How's it going, iFOMO? What's going on? Yo. What's up, Landon? Trying to figure out my mic. Hopefully that sounds good. Let's see the goods. Oh, we will. Oh, you will. You will see the goods. We're going to have to go through package by package. But it'll be fun. What's up, SDC? Did you see my spicy topic? I think I did on the last Slab podcast. Hey, if they're ever looking for a fill-in again, I'm totally down. It was super fun the first time. I don't think they probably need a third co-host, though. But I am happy to help out whenever they need me. Adding a third co-host would just complicate things. You have to get 3 people all together at the same time. Scheduling things becomes more complicated. It just doesn't make sense for a podcast, I don't think. So, I'm totally down to help out whenever they need me. What's up, guys? Oh, how you doing? How is everyone? iFOMO, how are you? SDC, how are you? Landon, how are you? Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. I think so. This will probably be the most expensive to this point. I'm trying to. Well, we did have a lot of those 25th anniversary Charizards at one point, so that was probably pretty expensive. It's definitely one of the most. Am I me? No, I'm not. Shut up. Trying to get me with that. I can see my thing over here. Right? Hold on. Right? Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. You gotta unmute me. Because I'm solid. So yeah, I feel like a lot of stuff has happened this week. Or maybe just big stuff. The MetaZoo thing was pretty wild. I hadn't really been paying attention to it. I mean, I knew that there was issues, but I didn't know it was gonna be like just gone. I didn't know that they were just gonna pull the plug. I definitely wasn't aware that that was the route that they were going. I knew that they were having issues, but I didn't know that it was that bad. So we'll see how that progresses. So I liked MetaZoo. I thought it was cool. I actually liked the art. I even liked the Hello Kitty collab. I thought that was really cool boxes to open. I was a fan. It just, I fell out of it because of all the nonsense with the boxes. It was like every time they printed new boxes, there was some new issue with them that just made it seem like, oh, I don't want to buy that. It was either like you could map cases to figure out which boxes were going to have decent hits, or some boxes only had reverse hollow, some boxes had hollow, some boxes didn't have anything. They were just dud boxes. It was like, what's going on? Like the production of it was just kind of horrible. So I just kind of fell out of it after the first couple sets. But I thought the Hello Kitty thing was fun to open. I had a fun time opening that, and I know that that's something that I think a lot of MetaZoo fans didn't like, but I actually thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's lots of rumors and stuff out there. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I still have a first edition box. I thought about opening the first edition box just to kind of like what Dan did to commemorate it, and then but then I was like, nah, I'll just keep it as a reminder of how dumb the decision of not selling that at $1,000 was. Because that box went all the way up to $1,000 right at the start, and I told myself I would sell it $1,000, and I didn't sell it, and it was a horrible decision. And now the game is dead, and here I am, still holding the box. So yeah. Can I successfully say that I participated in a crypto Is that what everyone that was holding crypto feels like when it all crashed? Damn it, I should have sold it when it was high. Probably, right. I do think the one thing that I wish that people would understand is, like, we don't have any evidence that it was a rug pull from the beginning. So this idea of, like, oh, the game failed, therefore it was a scam from the very start. It's like, those two ideas don't track at all. They just don't. There are lots of failed TCGs that we wouldn't necessarily call like a pump and dump. So for me, I think it's just a failed TCG. TCG failed, highly speculative at the beginning. They tried to make it work, bit off more than they could chew, and then it just died. What's up, Ernie? How's it going? Ernie, the actual crazy guy with the crazy collection. I saw your complete PSA 9 set of the SL shiny cards from whatever sets those are from. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alright. Might as well. Okay, so I got a box of a bunch of envelopes, and then, like, for some reason, these were just thrown in there. So I have no idea. I mean, obviously I know what card that is. I don't know what card this is. But they just decided, we're not going to put those in an envelope. So that's great. Yeah, Ernie posted that on Insta. Yep. Oh, that's a weird sleeve, man. I think we're good. There's like a smudge there. I think we're all right. That'll go away. Looks fine to me. Yeah, Ernie's Insta. You gotta go follow Ernie on Insta. Dude's a beast. Dude's a beast. Next Thursday, I will be talking to Pokemon Wonder. I just watched his interview with Phil today. That was really cool. So definitely you guys should go check that out if you haven't already. Phil seems like an awesome human being. That was a really fun conversation to listen to, and I will be on his channel. I think I'm the next person up on Thursday, so that'll be fun. I'm a little scared. I don't know how far back into my lexicon of YouTube content he's going to go. I don't know if he's gonna, like, call up my my brother or my parents to try and figure out some investigative information about my life. So who knows what the hell's gonna come up during the conversation, but it should be fun. Oh yeah, I bought a couple of these. I bought a couple of the Arceus, and I think I bought a couple of the Darkrai as well. So I just think these cards are really, really nice. Did not buy any of the Dialga, or didn't buy any of the Dialga or Palkia, but the Arceus and Giratina are fantastic. So I thought I would grab a few of each. And the texture on these is just wild. Look at that. The kind of circular texture. Wowzers. Man, it is a very different landscape buying Ultra Modern off of buyee. You don't really... I mean, sometimes you get the Ultra Modern card that has some issue or some bend or some problem, but typically it's much less a gamble than the mid-era craziness that I participate in. What the hell? I thought I got all of these before. Shoot. Well, I guess there's only one Umbreon. Ooh. Oh, I think I showed it. Yes. I picked up some of these stickers. So, a buddy of mine, Ibex, you guys have probably seen him in Discord. He lives in Japan. And he was eyeing up some of these stickers There are hollow versions of it. Apparently, I think you play a game online and then they send the stickers to you through the mail if you win. There's a chance at some hollows. And so I picked up quite a few of them. This one has a bent corner, so it was really hit or miss on condition. I would say like half of them weren't gradable and half of them were. So, but yeah, these stickers are pretty cool. You see, this is an Umbreon one. It's got like an Umbreon plushie on the bed and Lampent up there. And then there's Charizard and Pikachu and Gengar, and there's a bunch of different cool Pokemon on these stickers, but you can grade them with PSA. So I sent off a submission here recently to PSA with the stickers on them. Seems very hit or miss, like you either get a 10 or a 6. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Poke Arena Switzerland. My first submission is at PSA. Now I got an email back because they screwed up your Starmie V. Oh, the Misty full art card. To a PSA 6 instead of a 10. Woo! They must have really bent that thing. That's brutal, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That really sucks. Well, at least they told you about it, and at least you'll probably get a compensation between the two grades, right? From a 10 to 6, I would think. Is this graded? I don't buy graded cards. Oh. I bought a Mew. I forgot that I bought one of these. I think I only bought one Mew, because this is the only one that I could see that had a decent centering. So we'll see. How's it going, Kai? What collecticons am I doing this year? I'm doing Card Party. I think I'm gonna try and do. I'm definitely doing Charlotte again. I'm gonna try and do Virginia, maybe, and I'm leaning toward doing Chicago. Probably not gonna vend Chicago. I'll probably will just go to have fun in Chicago, because I don't want to travel with all my crap, and I'd rather maybe go as a buyer in Chicago. I think that would be fun. But yeah, those are the ones that I'm looking at for this year. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll see. Man, look at the woof texture. No whitening. Looks good. I like it. I've been picking up some 25th anniversary. A lot of this mail day is I had a 15% off coupon, which I absolutely destroyed. I bought a ton of items with the 15% off coupon. So this mail day and probably the mail day for next week is going to be really heavy on stuff that I bought with that coupon. It was inexpensive last like week or so, for sure. I've just been spending and I have been selling and selling and selling too. Last month was my first month where my eBay gross sales was over $15,000, which is pretty awesome. So we finally broke the 15K mark for a month's worth of sales, which is insane. But that just means that I spent a ridiculous amount on Pokemon cards, because that's what I do. I sell and I buy. Ooh, hello. We got a nice Mew. I did buy some Mews. I kind of went through some... a few different Pokemon and just bought a bunch of cards from those specific Pokemon. And I've really grown to like the Rainbow Rares. I think for a while, a lot of people shit-talked a lot of the Rainbow Rares, and then I kind of fell into that camp for a little while, but I like them, man. Look at the texture on that one. Man, I'm just being blown away by all the texture today. Look at the bubbles. That's so cool. A little bit of whitening in the top left. Yeah, 10 chance. What's up, Pooping Turtle? What credit card do you use? This is not financial advice, but I use an Amazon card, the Chase Amazon Rewards card, because I buy all of my shipping supplies off of Amazon. So all of the points that I accrue from buying stuff pays for my shipping supplies, basically. And then I just kind of rotate through that process. That's the one I currently use. You'll be at Orlando for Card Party or for Collecticon? Because I think they're both in Orlando, right? They're both in Florida, at least. What the frick? What is going on? I know what I should do. Who does this? That's a bit much, man. It's a bit much for like a $20 single. Ah. Isn't that a really long flight for you, Kai? Or do you just fly the other direction? Do you just fly the other way around the world to get to Florida? Or is that an extremely long travel day? Or multiple days? Kai is from Australia, that's why I'm asking that question. Where everything is upside down. Do you get whiplash when you turn right side up? After you pass the equator? Alright. 34 hours! Why don't you go to, like, the LA one? Isn't LA, like, way closer? Look at that sucker. Oh, the texture. I'm gonna be saying that all night. The texture, man. The texture's so nice. It's like, yeah, no shit. No! And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't store your cards back to back in a binder. That right there. That's the reason why you don't store cards back to back in a binder. Freaking just. How have people not learned that yet? That's so frustrating. Alright, well, gonna have to sell this one raw. Fixable? I don't know about that. That's really dug in there. And it's on the top. It's on the top and the bottom. I mean, I could try. I could try to work it a little bit. We'll see. You can't bend a top loader. What do you mean? Stick it in a top loader and bend it. It's on the very corner. How are you gonna bend a corner of a top loader? Y'all are crazy. Next up. The Chase Inc. Cash, 5% cash back at office supply stores, but you can buy gift cards to use online. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I just buy everything on Amazon, so it just makes sense for me to... One thing that I didn't anticipate, I don't really know why, the amount of freaking cardboard. The amount of cardboard that I get, that I end up with, like, stacked up, ready to go to, you know, the recycling center or whatever, is really annoying. We got a nice alternate art Venusaur Celebi. It's a nice looking card. I did buy some of these alternate arts from Sun and Moon, actually. I remember that now. I think maybe just this one though? I don't think I bought a ton of them. I think I'm dabbling. I'm dabbling a little in this Sun and Moon alts. I'm just dabbling. Yeah, that's a really nice card. I like that one. Little dabble do ya. How's it going, Jesse? I guess the Amazon card also gets cash back. Yeah. So I get 5% off Amazon. I get like 1% on everything else. So everything that comes from like buyee and all those purchases, and then yeah, it's got all the different cashback options, but all right, what is in this cardboard prison? Cardboard prison. Come on. It looks clean, but it looks modern. Oh! Another Shining. Shining Rayquaza. I think I bought a Shining... Is there a Shining Mew? Is there a Shining Mew? I think there is, right? Where's the Sailor Moon card ass? The only card ass I have is Full Metal Alchemist. I got some Full Metal Alchemist card ass. I think that's the only card ass I've got. Rayquaza. Good stuff. Good stuff. I got a PSA submission back here recently. Why does my camera... I feel like my camera looks really... It's the difference in monitor, I feel like. I feel like the... Well, the colors on my camera got really screwed recently, so I tried to fix them a little bit. Oh. Put the card upside down in the top loader and bend it from the side. I'll see what I can do. It's a little off center anyway, but the Rayquaza. But I'll see what I can do. Got a nice Venusaur 25th anniversary. The 25th anniversary cards just kind of keep slowly going down, but I feel like the PSA prices are staying relatively okay. Are these to be graded? These are to be graded, yes. Yes, sir. Most of what I buy is to be graded. Steam the card and then hit it with a close iron. I need to send another submission to Beckett. Maybe I'll send some of these 25th anniversary cards to Beckett and see if I can smash a black label again. I got 4 black labels in my first ever Beckett submission. So I feel like I should try again. I feel like I might have the magic touch. Who knows? Awesome. Well, I wonder if I could. I wonder if I could get them for this or not. I wonder if I could get them for this. This is one of those. Maybe I could claim that it was damaged in shipping. Because, I mean, it basically was, because it was so poorly packaged. Look at that. You could just see from this whole bottom piece is bent. This is not something that should happen. If people didn't have their head located firmly up their ass, things like this would not happen. Oh no, and then this? Hold on. Is that a problem? Maybe I can bend it back? I feel like it's... I don't know, dude. It's not crease, it's just like... Man, I really don't know. I feel like I'm fixing it. It's looking better than it did when it showed up. Are there cut quality issues with the SV era Japanese cards? Yeah. Once we started getting character rares, kind of in the VMAX Climax, is when I feel like those cut issues started. And then I don't really feel like they've gone away. I feel like they've just kind of been bad the whole time. We might actually be alright. I think I fixed it. We'll see. We'll send it off to PSA. Depending on which grader is working, we might have some decent luck. I feel like I'm fixing it. Did I get a golden black label error? No, I didn't. I didn't. Cuts and print lines, yeah. Yeah, the print lines are mostly, I feel like the set where the print lines are the worst were definitely 151. Like the 151 reverse hollows were horrible with print lines. The master balls were okay. The regular hollow or reverses were not okay. They were bad. But this PSA tend to take off on the... What was I wiggling that boy for? It was bent. So I was fixing it. This is... I'm gonna kill him. I'm going to Japan. Okay? I'm going to Japan. I'm gonna find these sellers. Ugh. Look at, I mean, that's more, this is more like a normal bend, like, but this, I mean, it's warped, brother. Good thing warpage doesn't really matter. We just have to hope that it's not creased. I already have a 10 of this on eBay. I don't know why I bought another one. I think it was a good price. I hope it was a good price. This is really clean though. Possible 10. Wait, you bought them in Japan? Couldn't you see the condition of them? Maybe not, honestly, because Japan card stores are a little different. What's up, Pokey Collectibles? Welcome. I did ask for, I don't know if you guys saw it because I posted on the community tab of YouTube, and I feel like not everyone gets to see the community tab on my YouTube, but the I want to do kind of like a Q&A style video. So if you guys have any questions for me, it could really be anything. I'm not really opposed to answering questions about just about anything. If you want to Snorlax, if you want to post that on that community forum, if you think of anything, I definitely will answer it in a future video. So if that's something that, if you've had a question that you've been afraid to ask on live stream, you can put it there if you want. Just grabbed a ton because they were like 50 cents each. Well, you probably did fine with them. I sent a bunch of CGC, and actually I kind of got wrecked by CGC on them as well. There were a lot of just gem mint tens, not a whole lot of... Hey Wyatt, how's it going? Yep, I will. I'll try and do it for next week, but if not, the next week. There's only like 3 or 4 comments on it right now, so I wanted to wait until there were a bit more. I mean, I could probably go with the 3 or 4 comments, and that would be fine. But man, that is nice. Look at the Snorlax. Yeah, you had a good one, Wyatt. I mean, the questions that are on there are very good. So it's not like it's not like I don't have any good questions. Most of them are good, so it probably would be fine to do with the 3 or 4, but I wanted to kind of give it like a week or 2 and then make it after that. And you definitely did leave a good one, yeah. So hard to have questions for you when you're already so forthcoming and accessible on your stream. I try to be. The English version of the Snorlax is the highest gem rate card in English. Oh, one of the highest gem rate cards in English? Like ever? Or just from that block? See, this is decent packaging right here. Oh, and it's another Snorlax. Let's go. Let's go. I don't actually know if these were good buys or not. I mean, I think they're good buys. That one's a little off-center, but it's fine, right? You ever get the cards where they tape the top loaders? I'm starting to actually really enjoy these side-loading top loaders, because whenever you buy something in America and they have the top-loading top loaders and they put the top side of the sleeve facing up, the card always like poops out. It's always like halfway out by the time it gets to me. I actually kind of like that you go through the top and then you go through the side. It keeps the card from being able to shift out of the protection. I always thought they were kind of stupid, but now I kind of realize why they exist. So this card has kind of the same centering. Kind of the same centering. Very nice looking. Not horrible. Not bad enough for anything awful. Looks good. Painter's tape is a life hack. I don't use tape. I should probably use painter's tape. I actually use these. There's like these little labels. They're pretty cheap. I buy them off of Amazon. They're like these white strip labels, and I'll like tear a little piece and I'll put it, you know, so that there's no sticky going over the. I should do a shipping video at some point. I feel like a lot of people really go overboard with their shipping. Like they spend a lot on the actual materials to ship things. Boom, 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 boom. Way overboard. Yeah. I think it was Pokemon Steven's video. Where I saw how he shipped a thing, and I was like, he puts it in a. Okay, I'm trying to think. I think it was in a bubble mailer, in a box, and then box in a sleeve, and then it was like 4 different things that he put, like a package inside of a box, inside of a package, inside of a box or something. I was like, holy shit. Why? I mean, I mean, if that's what you should be doing, I am not I'm not on that level. I ship all my slabs in a box. I definitely... I used to do the double bubble mailer, but for some reason I started having a lot of issues with shit getting... Maybe it was the type of bubble mailer I was using, but I started having issues with shit getting damaged. So now I ship every slab in a box. And actually, I think I only pay like a couple more cents to ship everything in a box instead of two bubble mailers, the way that I do it. So it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Right. Oh my word. Look at it. It's beautiful. Graded slab, bubble sleeve, super flat, then larger bubble sleeve. Why? I just don't get it. Like, maybe if you're shipping from a different country? I just don't... Why... If you're already putting it into a box, why does the box need to go into another bubble sleeve if it's already bubble sleeved inside of a box? Like, the way... Like, that just seems like an extra layer of protection that doesn't need to exist. Because it's already in a box and it's already in a bubble sleeve. I don't know. It just seems, And then two boxes for an expensive card? Oh. I pretty much ship everything the same. Obviously, unless it's like multiple different cards in one box. Then I have two different sized boxes. So I have a slightly bigger box for like, I think I can fit 3 slabs in my smaller boxes and like 4 and above in my bigger boxes. So, and I've never had any issues. I have 100% feedback on eBay. Everyone seems very happy. And I cheap out hardcore on shipping, I guess, compared to everybody else. Hardcore. Oh, look at the swirl! I didn't know that this had a swirl. Look at the swirl. Oh man, here we go. I actually just sold one of these in a PSA 10. And it was good. This looked clean. And I paid up for it. No, it's got the same issue! I'm so glad. You know, as kids, I can understand. We used to put all of our cards back to back in binders. And that's just how we used to do it as kids. Oh no, this card is messed up. There's a thing there which isn't great. The whitening is fine. It could still get a 10, or not a 10, maybe a 9. No, not with that. You think with, I don't think that would probably get a 9 with that. I was really surprised. I did a mail day here recently with an Umbreon that had a really bad scratch on the back. Like, it was a deep-ass scratch. It's a rough scratch, and I just got it back, actually, from PSA, and it got a 9. So I was like, damn, alright, well... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to sell this raw. Freak. That sucks. That sucks. Man, I think I paid up for that one too. I think I paid actually kind of a lot for that. What is it? 078. Let's see. How much do I want to cry after seeing that? Oh! Yeah, I want to cry after seeing that. Yeah. Awesome. Ship all my slabs in a bubble mailer with a piece of random Amazon cardboard box. Just send it? Yeah, but then if it comes back a 6, then I have to crack it out and sell it raw anyway. Because it's probably more expensive raw than it is in a 6. Yeah, Steve does bubble box bubble. Yeah. I don't know. Buying bulk supplies is insanely cheap. For an extra few cents is worth it. I mean, not really. I mean, all those cents add up, right? I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but like, I guess if you're buying like bulk, because I only ship like 110 cards a month. That's kind of been where I've been at for the last like few months. Like 110 cards a month. So another Mew. How much? I think I spent like 65 bucks on it. Just kind of it's a bit. That's a bit. Just because it looks so clean, and I just recently sold one for like 100 and... What did I sell it for? Sold it for 185 and a 10. And right after I sold it, I went on buyee and was like, "Ooh, there's a super clean one. It's like 60 bucks, but I'll buy it anyway." Yeah, not great. Got another Mew. Clean. 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 Clean, clean, clean. Won a PSA 8 Holland Phantoms 35 Deoxys for $3. What the heck? Sure, he spent 4 times that on shipping. Yeah, right now I bet it's a great time to buy like PSA 8s, like those lower graded cards. Probably even 9s with a lot of sets. Alright, what do we got? Bulk. Oh, it's a gold card. No, what is it? That's the bag. Oh. Oh, I bought one of these. I think I already have a 10 of this as well. But I think it was a good... And I usually don't buy anything that's not a good price, but... Maybe not worth buying this one? I don't know. I feel like the full art tag teams were really good to have around, you know, the crazy Japanese boom. And then, and now they've just like tanked back down. I still really like them. I think they're really cool cards, but yeah. They definitely saw a decent drop after the craziness. Was this through buyee? Yes, sir. Buyee. Yeah, typically Mercari, yeah. I like to hang out on Mercari compared to... Personally, I find that auction places that increase their times, that basically have no snipe, I just don't want to be there. I don't care. I really don't like that. I think it's pretty bullshit. I don't have all day to go back and forth like dollar for dollar for one with one guy for a card. The whole like anti-snipe shit, I think it's dumb. It's great for sellers, horrible for buyers. I think it's horrible. I know. I think eBay Live does the same, right? And then I think most of the online auction houses do it now because it's good for sellers and probably overall generates more cash flow. But as a buyer, I hate it. I think it's trash. So I tend to stay away from auction houses that have those things. A nice Pikachu. It's a waste of time for sellers too. I mean, if the auction continues to go longer and longer, it just means they're making more and more money, right? So it's not really, I don't think, a waste of time, but I could be wrong. Oh man, tomorrow I've had anxiety the last basically the whole week. Tomorrow I have a bit of an operation on my foot, and it really sucks because I've had this before, and I had it on my other foot, so they have to do this foot. But it sucks because I know how much it sucked on the first foot, so now I've been anxious all week, like, oh god, it's gonna suck so bad on the second foot too. So yeah, it's gonna suck. I have that tomorrow morning, so if there isn't a video next week, that's why. But there should be. I think it'll be fine. Come on. Oh. I love this Charizard. Every chance I get to buy these Charizards or this line from Pokecune, so good. I just hope. I hope that it is clean. I sent off a couple of these recently that had a little bit of whitening. They weren't necessarily as clean as I would have hoped. But this one is very clean. Still crazy that this Charizard is uncommon. But yeah, that's an awesome Charizard. I like, and I also have the Charmander Charmeleons as well, which are also awesome because they have the heart. They have the little heart pattern across the front. So cute. Charmander might have an issue or two. The Charizard looked good though. I've got a metal pin through one of my big toes. Oof. Yeah, actually, that's what I have to do. Is basically one of my big toes got damaged enough that they have to remove the toenail on it. And my other toe had like a partial toenail removal. I don't know if it's some like genetic predisposition to toenail crap, but it sucks. So yeah, I'm not really sure if it's gonna grow back though, or if I'll just have one big toe without a toenail. I'm not sure how that works. I feel like it just might not grow back, which would be a little weird. I feel like the asymmetry would be frustrating. Auction houses with extensions are so fucking cringe. I agree. I don't like them. It's very anti-buyer. Very pro-seller. Very anti-buyer. In my opinion. Those gold Snorlax grade well. Yeah. Hopefully they grade decently for me. They're a little off-center, but we'll see what happens. PSA, only seems to care sometimes. Come on, man. All right, let's hope that this one isn't damaged. Oh my god, dude, why? Why? Use all this freaking packing tape. So much packing tape. Oh. Let's see. Man, I watched a lot of content today. I watched the Poke Flips with Poke NE. I think that was like a month ago. I watched Dan's live from last night. That was something. That was something else. I was in the live for a hot second last night, and then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna come back and watch this later. Because the chat was... the chat was rough. I was like, oh, I'll just go back and watch it later. Oh, it's pretty brutal. So I went back and watched that. I have a lot of time working, so I get to watch a lot of content as it comes out. Obviously, I watched the new Slab podcast here recently, which is cool. Everybody's doing very well with the podcast and the chats and the I don't know. I feel like everyone is nailing the content game right now. I feel like there's lots of good stuff to listen to, lots of long form stuff to listen to during my work day. Make it not so boring. I'm staying away from the drama stuff for the most part. Thankfully. Dramas, oh man, the drama stuff is just... I know that some people like really like it. It's like entertaining for them and stuff. I just don't. I just couldn't care less. It's not a net positive on to my life. So most drama channels I just don't watch because I don't find a lot of at this point, like, I'm super focused on trying to be, financially more responsible, trying to grow my business, trying to scale, trying to do all that stuff. And the drama stuff, it just completely just doesn't... It's just going to hold back that process if I get too wrapped up in it. And I would just rather not. So I tend to stay away from those channels completely. Nice little Venusaur. I feel like I have this one as well. This one's really clean, though. I've got some clean Venusaurs coming in. I wish the Rayquazas were that freaking clean. Oh, and I watched Phil and Pokemon Wonder today. I think I already said that, but that was a really great conversation. That was a fun one. I don't know. Lots of good stuff. A second one. Where's the first one? Oh, there it is. I think I'm just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna cut it. Don't cut the card. Oh. I saw Pokemon Steven was in Dan's live last night, so hopefully he comes back to the YouTube game eventually. I do feel like there's some creators that go through like spurts of creativity and then they're just like okay for a while, I feel like Radar does that, where Radar's like, I want to do the podcast, I want to do this and that. And it's good that he's been more consistent with it, but I feel like he's a person that's like, he does a podcast for like 6 months and then he's like, oh, I'm burned out. And then he'll come back and do the podcast again. Oh, I'm burned out. So hopefully he sticks with it this time. But I feel like there's lots of people that do that where people just get busy or they get burned out and have to take a break, and that's totally fine. That works. That works. There aren't that many people who can be consistent. Consistency basically, I would say to some extent, if you want to be consistent, you basically have to sacrifice creativity. Because unless YouTube is like your full-time thing and you have an editor or you can quickly edit things, I feel like it's pretty impossible to continue to make like new and creative stuff and be consistent all at the same time. So I do feel like the creativity sometimes can get in the way of consistency, and consistency can get in the way of creativity. I even feel that with my own stuff. Like, I feel like, you know, I like to put out one video a week, but obviously one video a week can be difficult, and still put out like super interesting, thoughtful, creative content. So a lot of my videos just end up being, you know, PSA returns. Which is fine. PSA returns are great, but I would like to be more creative. But I think that push to want to put out a new video every week kind of keeps me from being able to, you know, engage that creative process, creative part of my brain. Nice Venusaur from, I think, Dark Rush. Is that the set? Pretty sure. Wait, hold on. There we go. Blastoise is clean. I don't know. Blastoise is Cold Flare, I think, right? And then this Venusaur's Dark Rush. They're both clean. Nice. I feel like I didn't pay too much for these either. I feel like they were really cheap. I like practicing guess the grade before the reveal. Yeah, I always wanted to do a series of shorts. Since I grade so much stuff, I always wanted to do a series of shorts where it was like, I would just go through every card while they're raw, and then go through every card while they're graded, and then do like a, you know, here's the card raw. What's your, you know, guess for the grade? And then reveal the grade, and then it's like a little game. But that takes too much preparation. I think that's why people enjoy watching Dan and Nick. The consistency? Well, Nick isn't consistent. I mean, Nick is consistently on the podcast. Is that what you mean? Does he have a second video? I still haven't watched his first video back. I need to go back and watch that. Ooh, there's a little piece of whitening. This card is a pretty card. Freaking heck. Why? Oh, man, come on. Come on, man. Oh, I'm gonna have to use tweezers to get this one out. It's one of those where the sleeve is perfectly fit to the top loader. The relativeness and casual nature. Oh, yeah. Oh, my word. There we go, I got it. Only watch Spicy Boys TV. Kai, isn't that's your channel, isn't it? Or is it, it's like you and Ernie and... Okay, what's going on? Oh, there we go. Look at that card. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's freaking gorgeous. Ernie's got it. Did you end up having fun with Power World? Yeah, I still play it offline. I've got my, you know, I'm working on my base and doing all that stuff. It's a super fun game for sure. Ernesto, I think. It's what Kai's. Ernesto. Ernie has a channel too, but he hasn't posted in a long time. Ernie's got more subs than all of us, actually. Think you'll start it this weekend? Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that you have looked at some gameplay or whatever, because I think at first I got thrown off because I was like, oh, this isn't like Pokemon at all. This is like Ark or, you know, one of those like open world survival games. This isn't like Pokemon at all. And I think initially it kind of threw me off, where I was like, I was expecting a Pokemon game and I got like Ark essentially. But now that I've gotten into it, I actually like, you know, I actually like it quite a bit. I've come back around to it since I know what I'm getting into now. Bum, 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 bum. It's free on Game Pass. Yeah, I've heard the Game Pass version of the game runs a little rougher than the PC version, so just keep that in mind. Boom! Charizard. It's beautiful. Bro, I've bought so many of this card now. There's some cards where I just buy a few here and there, and then all of a sudden I have like 20 of them, and I'm like, wait. What happened? Why do I have 20 of these? I don't know how many of these I have now. A lot. Probably at least 10. I just like the card. I think it's kind of crazy. I think I've been buying them recently with the coupon. Let me see the last one that I bought. With the coupon. The last shiny... Wait, hold on, not that one. Shiny Charizard VMAX. $74. $76. I feel like that's pretty decent. Because I think they sell for like $150? Somewhere around there, I think. Yeah, I graded some of those, Kai. I bought those like right when the boom was happening. Like right at the beginning when that card was shooting up during the boom. So I bought like, I forget how many I bought, but I spent like $300 on, I feel like I bought like 15 of them or something like that. It was not good. I way overspent on them. And then, yeah, I lost my ass on those cards for sure. I did not expect that boom to last for like half a month. I kind of expected it to last for a little while, not half a month. In for 50, selling for 50. True. True. I don't have any more of them though, thankfully. I will say it's kind of nice to have the spot up at the store, because if I do get a PSA 9, PSA 9s actually sell pretty well at the store for like, you know, eBay price or some near eBay price. So if I do get a PSA 9, it's not really that huge of a loss, because my percentage at the store is a little bit better, and I don't know, it's not so bad at the end of the day. But I mean, obviously it still sucks, but it's a little better than if eBay was your only outlet. The centering's a little bit off on this one, but it's not horrible. It's good stuff. How much have I bought these for recently? Shiny Charizard V. Shiny Charizard V. Shiny Charizard V. $49. Under 50? I feel like that was pretty okay. Pretty okay. I think 10s sell for like 100 and... I don't know, $130, $140, something like that. I don't know. I do the math at the time, and then I just buy it, and then... whatever happens, happens. How many days of searching and buying netted you this delivery? Maybe like a week? Off and on? What is the card that I bought? Hello? Where's the Pokemon card that I bought? Oh. There's only the one. Wait, was that One Piece? I'm rich. I'm rich. Ah. One Piece. I don't know either of these characters. I got a leader card. I don't know who they are. Never mind. I did look at some Japanese One Piece. I almost bought some. And then I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not going to buy it. It's a horrible idea. Don't buy it. You have no clue about anything One Piece. No! Oh, freak. If it's not Nami, Zoro, whatever the other guy's name is, or Luffy, I have no freaking clue. Whoa. Oh, and the other guy. Usopp. What's the other guy's name? He had the best episode in that whole live action show. Totally forgot what his name is now. The guy who does the kicks. Who's the guy that does the kicks? What is his name? Usopp, Nami, Zoro. Goku. Yes, exactly. It's Goku. Thank you. Goku. Sanji. Thank you. Thank you, Ian. Yes, Sanji. He had the best episode. His backstory was definitely the best one out of all of them. Although I've heard that Chopper's backstory is really good, but I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know. They're gonna have to make a weird looking animated character for Chopper. It'll be interesting. But I hear his backstory is really good. This one has an issue. I don't like it. It's not cool, man. That's not cool. It's another one with like this weird bend that like you can kind of see, but you kind of can't see. And you can barely notice it, but I notice it, so it's like... But I'm looking at it for like 10 times longer than a PSA grader would look at it, so they just might completely miss it. I don't freaking know. I'll just put it up there for now. I'm not gonna lie, the last Airbender series looks pretty awesome. That trailer was pretty sick for the last Airbender series, so that hopefully that's good as well. I feel like Netflix could nail two very important, live action anime series. And if they were to do that, then see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I feel like the last Airbender trailer was really good. The effects and everything that they had was pretty sick. What the? Ugh. Yeah, I think hopefully Netflix saw the success of One Piece, and then if they nail Airbender, that's going to be crazy hype if they nail Airbender. And then hopefully they just lean in and they understand, you know, what people want when it comes to live action animes, and we'll see. We'll see. I've been watching back through Attack on Titan again, since there's like no animes out right now that I want to watch. Apart from Solo Leveling, I've been watching Solo Leveling. I don't know if there's a new... I think new episodes come out on Saturday for that show? I don't know. That's one thing with anime. I wish that anime could choose a day where all the new anime shows came out. Instead, they're like, this one comes out Wednesday, this one comes out Thursday, this one comes out Saturday, this one comes out Sunday. And I'm just like, why can't you just pick one day? One day where they all come out all at once. We could all just watch them all on one day. That would be so much easier. But I've been watching Solo Leveling, and that's been pretty good so far. I felt like... How's it going, Chef? I felt like it was really good at the start, and then... when the video game stuff showed up, I was just like, alright, so this is just like a normal anime again. At first I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. He's like the worst hunter in this world of hunters that, you know, has been taken over by these portals to other worlds and shit. And I was like, alright, this is sick. And then they're like, oh yeah, and like he's a video game character. I'm like, okay. Alright, cool. I'll keep watching, but it was kind of like, meh. What in the world? Umbreon and Pikachu. I think these were a decent price. That's why because I already have a lot of the Umbreon. I don't think I needed to buy more of these, but I think the price was good enough. I'm trying to look for it. I don't see it. Oh yeah, 65 a piece. It's pretty decent for these. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to get everything right with the CGI, but I think I've been enjoying it so far. Did you guys watch what was Zack Snyder's new, I forget what it's called. Zack Snyder had his new science fiction movie. It was supposed to kind of be like Star Wars. Shit, I don't remember what it's called. But it wasn't that good. Oh, Rebel Moon. Yeah, Rebel Moon. Rebel Moon. I was kind of hopeful because Zack Snyder has made really good stuff in the past. Recently, he's kind of fallen off, like with the superhero shit. But, so I was a little excited when he was like, I wanted to make my own version of Star Wars. I was like, oh shit, Zack Snyder's Star Wars? I mean, half the movie's going to be in slow motion, so that's going to be kind of annoying, but who knows? Zack Snyder, pretty good at action. We'll see what he can do. And then it was like, alright. Not great. Live action of Bug's Life. I gotta watch that movie again. I feel like that's a movie I haven't watched in a while that deserves a rewatch. I think we talked about this on a live stream. We talked about A Bug's Life and Ants. They came out around the same time. Very weird. So many slow-mo. Yeah. I feel like people were hardcore huffing the copium with the Snyder cut of Justice League. Was it better than the original cut of Justice League? Yes. Does the movie still pretty much suck? Yes. Like, okay, it was slightly better than the original. The movie still kind of sucks. Like, I think we're over it now. You know, it's like, all right, let's move on, huh? Batman vs Superman is still one of the worst superhero movies ever made. And it's not even close. Batman vs Superman is one of the worst superhero movies ever made, and it's not even close. Cat will watch the entire movie of A Bug's Life. Loves them bugs. We've got another one of these. Venusaur Celebes. I don't know why I bought two. But for some reason I thought that was a good idea. It's clean at least. Nice. I don't know what is up with me and Venusaur. I must have went through and bought every clean looking, centered looking Venusaur. That was a decent price. But man, when Zack Snyder first hit the scene with like 300 and Watchmen, and I was like, damn, this dude's awesome. He makes some really cool freaking action movies. And then he got sucked into the DC machine. And then it just kind of went all downhill from there. Boom! Oh, ooh, swirl. Hard to see because it's a dark hollow pattern, but hopefully this one isn't as destroyed as the other one was. Gorgeous. I do like it. I sold one. Oh no. I sold one this month. Come on, dude. In a PSA 10, if I remember correctly. There's a little bit of whitening, but it's not horrible. This corner's a little, that corner's a little messed up. I'll have to see if I can. Well, I feel like he had total freedom with Rebel Moon. I feel like that was kind of him being given his freedom by Netflix to just make whatever. And he made Rebel Moon. So, I don't know. I think he just got to be given the right script. And then, you know, I'd love to see him make his movies without all of his, like, it's kind of tough to say. I'd like to make Zack Snyder, you know, I'd like to see Zack Snyder make a movie without all his Zack Snyder tropes. That would be kind of unfair, right? But it's like he does so much kind of corny stuff, or like stuff that nowadays is kind of corny with all the slow motion, and I don't know. It just kind of doesn't hit right. Alright, well, we'll keep this one in the grave pile. What did I spend on that bad boy? 442. 25. That's not horrible. If that 9s, it's still... I still probably make a little money. But yeah, I've actually been rewatching Attack on Titan. I just finished rewatching Attack on Titan, and now I'm rewatching Attack on Titan. So, but I'm watching it in English this time, in the dub. The dub is... I should not have watched... Well, I'm trying to think. I've watched AOT multiple times, and I think the first time I watched it, I watched the... Did I watch the dub the first time? And then the last time I rewatched it all the way through from beginning to end, I watched it subbed. And that was amazing. That was an amazing experience. That's like top 10 content watching experiences probably in my life, is rewatching that entire Attack on Titan from beginning to end. It was incredible. But now I'm watching it dubbed. And I hate to be mean, but like there's just some voices that just don't hit right for me. Like some of them are great. I think most people are actually great. It's weird hearing Mikasa for some reason, because I feel like in the sub she's so quiet. Like I don't even really remember her talking all that much, because I feel like her voice acting is much more subtle, where in the dub she's much more like kind of louder and more expressive with like how she talks. So it almost feels like a completely different character in a way. Not necessarily in a bad way, it's just very different. Chaos 9S or Chaos, thank you very much for subbing. You're probably not in stream, but if you are, hello. If you're not, thanks for subbing. And I just can't get around Aaron's voice acting. It's so frustrating that it's the main character of the show, and I feel like it's just such a... I'm sorry. Look at this. It's half in a plastic bag, and then it was partially in this, half in a plastic bag that's been crumbled, and then luckily in a sleeve. What is going on? What's going on tonight? You hate Sakura's voice in Naruto? I don't think I've ever watched... I mean, I've watched Naruto, but... How do I feel about the last season and ending? I know that some people had issues with the ending. I thought it was amazing. I think it's one of the best endings of any... Like, the only other ending that I can think of that I thought was better was Breaking Bad's ending. Breaking Bad's ending is perfect. That is... Breaking Bad might be the most perfectly executed, well-written show of all time. It might be up there as like the best. But I felt like, for me, I felt like Attack on Titan was like close second. I thought the ending was great. I thought they could have explained things a little bit better in the final episode. I thought all the action in the final 2 episodes was insane. I don't know, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I know some people had issues with it, but I really enjoyed it. When buying from buyee Mercari, is it stripped straight? Is it shipped straight from Mercari to you? No, it is not. Ooh, this is an interesting one. It looked so clean on the website. Centered really well. Oh boy. I've never bought one of these XY full arts before. When buying from buyee Mercari, is it shipped? No, it's not. So it'll be shipped. It's shipped to it's shipped to buyee. Buyee holds it for a while. And I think they do repackage it. They have to repackage it because they put them all in these like envelopes essentially. So I think they open whatever box or whatever that they're in, and then they put it into a new envelope with kind of the original packaging, or at least the original like bubble mailing and shit, and then they send it to you after you request it, basically. This is my first Pokemon live stream. Hey, how's it going, Paws Pants? Any rares yet? Yeah. All this stuff. Pretty much all rares or better. How did you feel about the last season, Ernie? I know that some people had issue, or the manga people had an issue because the way that like well, I don't want to I don't want to spoil anything for anybody if they haven't seen it yet, because it is one of the most like awesome experiences. So I don't want to spoil it. I thought it was great. How much did it cost you? How long? From buyee to me, it's usually like 3 days. It's about 3 days from buyee to me. And then usually for this, I think it costs like $40. If I found any old ones. Well, I'm not necessarily finding anything. I've purchased all of these intentionally. So there are some older cards, but not any like old WotC, like really old stuff. If that makes sense. All right. Okay, there's a little bit of whitening. Oh no. Yeah, we got some issues. Probably have to sell it raw. Come on, man. What is... There it is. Stupid Charizard. Probably gonna have to sell this raw. There's just a lot of scratches on the back. I mean, it might still 9. I'll have to look up what it is in like an 8. I don't think it's worth... It's got a little ding on the corner too. Yeah, I'll probably have to sell raw. To the raw pile. To the raw pile we go. Any profit in a 9? I have no idea, but I don't think it would get a 9. I don't think I spent that much on it. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, I'm wrong. I spent kind of a lot on it. I took a bit of a chance on that one. The whole founding Titan speaking to the past future stuff was just too much to wrap my head around. Yeah, I could see that. It was a little... It's a bit tough. You're gonna go to a Target and look under a shelf? I mean, you could try. I wonder if they would sell it to you for, like, what... I wonder what they would sell it to you for. Like, I know Real Breaking Nate's done that a couple times, right? But, like, I wonder what they'd actually sell it to you for. Would they sell it to you for, like, $4? Or would they sell it to you at all? I'm confused. I don't know how that would work. Good stuff. How many of those do we have? 1, 2, 3. 3 of those, 3 of those. And they're all over the place. They're all over the place. I would steal it. Yes, officer. Take a look at this live stream right here. If it's that old, I can't go to jail. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's how that works, man. It's still probably going to be the property of the store. I think statute of limitations is if you commit a crime and it takes forever for them to figure you out, then you get statute of limitations because it's been long enough. I don't think if you steal a product that's old inside of a store that still holds like ownership of said product, I don't think that is the same thing. Pretty sure that's different. Alright. You're a minor. Oh, God. Let's see. Oh, got a tiny bit of whitening on the top there. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. If it's a base set. All right, man. You do you, I guess. I'm not gonna condone theft. So let's see. This one looks clean. Another Giratina. Sometimes I forget how many of them. I think I bought. That's the third one of these. So there's probably three. Like 3 Giratinas and 3. How many of these did I buy? 3 and 3. 3 Arceus, 3 Giratinas. So there's 3 Giratinas. 1, 2. So there's probably another Arceus in here somewhere. All right. Do I sell? I've sold old packs in the past. I don't sell old. I don't have any old packs to sell right now. Another Zard. That's our second shiny Charizard. Yeah, I think the next lot is going to be even more. I bought a lot of Charizards in the last like week or two. A lot of the I got a lot of the 151 Zard, a lot of the shiny treasure Zard, and a lot of the kind of the newer Zards, the newer shiny Zards. Oh god, I don't know. There we go. Good looking stuff. Good looking stuff right there. Alright, we'll put that. Put that there. Ah, we gotta be getting close, man. What is this? It's so heavy. Did I buy a book? What is this? Did I buy a lot of... I don't think so. Occasionally I'll buy like a... Oh. Okay. Alright. I bought more of these for some reason. I think there's V's and V stars. Pretty sure. I bought a bunch more of those. I think I bought a bunch of those in my last lot as well. I'll have to just skim through and see if there's any roughed up ones in there. It should be alright. We're coming down to it. I think there's... I don't know how many are left in there. A box. A small box. This is a very interesting little box. I don't like it. Blastoise. What up, Comet? How's it going? This one's bent too! What is wrong with these people? Stop bending your cards. What are you doing? Man, that's so annoying. Quite a few of these 25th anniversary, I feel like, today have been bent up. Background is sick. Yeah, we got a bunch of cool cards in this lot. Pretty awesome. I think it's all right though. We'll roll with it. Boom, 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 boom. Don't even know where to put these at this point. All right, next one. Gold Snorlax is an overlooked heater. Made a cool profit off grading a few of them. Yeah, I picked them up. I don't know if there's a lot of room in them right now, but I thought it was cool. I had the 15% off coupon here recently for buyee, so I decided to grab some more ultra modern-ish hits. Oh, this looks vintage. Is this mid-era? Oh no. Oh no. We just got some of these back here recently. How many are in here? Hello? Oh, this lot. Oh. So I think if I remember correctly, these two looked pretty clean. The Raichu looked like it had a little bit of whitening. That's a really cool Raichu though. I really like the, there's a little swirl up there, but I really like the art on that one. Alright, let's take a look at the ones that I thought looked clean. I actually recently here got another 10 back of this Ninetales. So it'd be nice to get another 10 contender. Front looks good. No whitening. Just like a little... Oh my god, again. I will destroy these people. I will destroy these people. I will destroy these humans that store their cards like animals. Why are people storing their cards so freaking poorly? It's so frustrating, man. So many cards tonight I have gotten that have been cards that were stored back to back in a binder. And you can tell because of the horrible little indents that you get from where they were attached to each other or pushing on each other. So frustrating. I feel like it might be getting a little better. I'll have to see if I can work on that a little. I do really like that card, though. It's a good-looking Ninetales. Alright, Pikachu. Pikachu. I think I sold a 10 of this Pikachu for over $100. I feel it was a little while ago, though. I don't know if it would still go for that today. But it's a nice-looking Pikachu. Clean, bro. That's a clean Pika. That's a clean Pikachu right there. Nice. So if the Ninetales is messed up, at least the Pikachu might come out okay. If I had to guess, I'd hazardous because TCG is a more extensive casual base. It's very possible. So this Raichu's nice. There's a swirl up in the top left. Gorgeous. It's on Limmy. I don't know if most... Actually... That's clean, dude. That's super clean. We'll send this one off as well. Sick. So the card that I bought the lot for has the most issues, but the Raichu and the Pikachu are clean AF. So we'll send those off. Alright, we've got... How many more packages? 4 packages. And then tonight, Pokemon Wonder is live with Basic Trainer. So I think I have the stream set up to automatically go over to him once we're finished up here. The next couple minutes. Guy should be automatically directed that direction. Let's see. Clean, clean, clean. Very nice. Feel like I really need to send some of these really centered ones to BGS to see if I can black label any of them. That would be sick. That would be pretty damn cool. What's in here? That looks like a really shiny... Oh, is it a rainbow rare? It must be a rainbow rare. Rainbow rare. Ooh! I've been buying some of these here recently as well. This card is dipping down to like $40 range. I think I bought one the other day for less than 30 bucks. For a hyper rare Rainbow Charizard from Starbirth. I think I got one for like $28 or something that looks really clean, so... Yeah, just kind of nutty. Kind of nutty to me, personally. Really cool Charizard card. Definitely like the rainbow look to it. Can't believe it's that low at this point. Pokemon card game. We do have a Gengar. Oh! The Charizard's coming in hot at the end. Oh no, there's 2 in here. What's the other card? Why did they put them both in the same sleeve? Oh no, it's just one card. Okay. I am an idiot. Alright, we've got a little bit of whitening. Man, the V's and VMAXs really got stinkified when they added those stupid black corners on them. It really makes all the little whitening pieces show up pretty significantly. But we'll probably still send it for grading anyway. Because it's a shiny Charizard, why not? You never know when PSA is going to overlook something. They usually do. Last but not least, definitely not least, oh, it's looking like a 25th anniversary. Big boy. A big boy. A 25th anniversary. Big boy. What is this one? Nothing. Alright, let's just make sure. Oh, baby. Beautiful Charizard. Been selling a bunch of these here recently via the eBay vault. Another solid 10 contender. Good stuff. Alright guys, well that was a massive mail day. We've got another huge mail day gonna be happening next week. Probably around Monday or Tuesday we'll have another big mail day. Appreciate you guys being here. I'm gonna send you over to Pokemon Wonder after the stream is over. I'm gonna hit end now. It should automatically direct you guys. Thank you guys very much. I hope you guys enjoy that conversation. Have a good one.